What is recovery coaching? So recovery coaching is considered by many to be the most effective way to preserve a lifetime of recovery. That's, I guess, those are the official words anyways. So recovery coaching through Camelback Recovery consists of personalized, strengths-based support that addresses problematic behaviors that were developed in active addiction. So these problematic behaviors or addictive behaviors are not going to stop on their own, obviously. So the path of least resistance is to go back to the old behavior. It's easy for someone to stay clean and sober while they're in treatment. And so the continuum of care is someone goes to detox and then where they're in a bubble. They go to treatment, inpatient treatment, where again, they're in a bubble. And then maybe they go to sober living combined with partial hospitalization and or outpatient treatment. So again, they're still in a bubble. They're still training wheels. And a recovery coach can be introduced pretty much anywhere, inpatient treatment or before someone leaves inpatient treatment. Connecting them with the recovery coach is, my experience is that's been a good way to introduce the recovery coach, because while in sober living, while doing outpatient treatment, a person is going to have rules, responsibilities. They have to get out of bed. They have to go to IOP. They have to stay clean and sober, but they also get to do things in the outside world. So there are training wheels, but it's their first step of not having a completely 100% structured day, to where they don't have their phone, they don't have their computer, they're not working, they're not hanging out with people that they drank and used with, they don't have the opportunity to hang out with people that they drank and used with, they don't have access to their cell phone. So once someone leaves inpatient treatment and that first step into the outside world, the more accountability, the more support they have is typically better, has been my experience with it anyways. And then even if a recovery coach is introduced after a person leaves sober living, that's a good option too. Or if someone goes to inpatient treatment and then they're going to do outpatient treatment, but they need to live at home, they want to live at home because they're married, they have kids, they want to get back to their family for whatever reason, they have an emotional support dog that they need to live with for whatever reason. If they need to go back and they cannot do sober living for whatever reason, a recovery coach is the next best thing. So recovery coaches help clients establish recovery goals and put them into motion, all while holding them accountable to those goals. So people with severe addiction and behavioral health challenges are often so deeply entangled in a philosophy of addiction that they frequently require continued support, disengaging from this culture and entering an alternative philosophy of long-term recovery. So again, someone that has the addictive behavior, you can call it the addictive personality, the addictive behavior, the alcoholic behaviors, which many of us know the alcoholic behaviors aren't just drinking alcohol and doing drugs. It's all of the other things. It's the lying, cheating, and the stealing. It's the dishonesty. It's the overeating. It's the gambling. It's the porn addiction. I mean, I've seen many people, they go from alcoholism and drug addiction. Next thing you know, their sex addiction or looking at porn excessively or cheating on their spouse or going to some sort of a website where they can get into another relationship. I mean, those are all things that happen. So my experience is that a recovery coach is the best way to provide ongoing support after inpatient treatment, after sober living, during sober living, all while still engaging in outpatient services. So consulting, motivating, and enhancing long-term support theories is the primary emphasis a recovery coach makes, all while identifying goals and engaging and encouraging clients. So a recovery coach provides guidance towards meeting these goals. And the goals are going to be, it's not just stopping the drinking and stopping the drugs and stopping the addictive behaviors. We're talking about growth emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. All of those things are important when it comes to recovery. It's not just about stopping drinking and doing drugs. That's one part of it. And that part is addressed while someone is in inpatient treatment. And there's many other things that are addressed as well. But the path of least resistance is for people just to go back to doing what they were doing prior to getting clean and sober. That's the easy way. When someone gets restless, irritable, and discontent, I mean, hey, someone drinks and uses and they have their selfish, self-centered, addictive behaviors for their whole life, basically their whole life, going to treatment or inpatient treatment for 30 days, and they stop drinking, even if they feel great, even if they feel amazing, even if they think they're never going to drink again. I mean, I've heard this. I'm never going to drink again. I'm never going to use again. You don't understand. I'm never going to do it. And next thing you know, they're triggered. Next thing you know, they're not in that same place anymore, and they fall off the boat. More than 90% of people relapse within the first year. So whatever we can do to give people more accountability, more support, more structure, that's going to increase someone's chances of getting to long-term recovery. So recovery coaches use one or many of a multitude of comprehensive recovery development plans. So recovery coaching plans include the GROW model, the SMART model, the strengths-based personal recovery model. So all three of those models are successful methods for sustaining long-term recovery. I can go over each of those models in a later video.